resonator here. I'm painting this Cybertruck for Papsicle's June painting contest. Right here in this video, I'm going to attempt to do a window glare for the first time. Watched a couple YouTube videos and I got the idea and I'm like, that looks really cool. I'm going to have to try it. So I thought this was a perfect application to try it. I'm using an AIT Art Premium Kolinsky Sable brush, and as you can see probably in the video, maybe you can, there's a little hair that sticks out. I had a couple problems with these brushes, with issues with hairs not staying aligned and the tips not staying formed, but that's in a different video. Here I'm going ahead and applying the phthalo blue. That's pretty dark, and I really should have added some white here to start off with, just so you can see the difference between the black and the blue. I mean, even in person, I can't really see the difference. I mean, you can kind of see that it's wet, and kind of see it in the video, but I really can't even see it in person, like almost at all. So I really wish I would have gone another step in between these two, and then done more of the windshield in that. I got Seraph blue here, going next. That's my next layer. Almost all the other layers after this, I'll do a layer in between. This is the only one I didn't because I thought it was too dark already to start with. I'm just applying another layer. Every layer that I go lighter, I'll try to do less and less of the window, or less and less of the area that I painted on the layer before. Trying to get a good coverage on everything. And I only did the 3 front windows because I really wanted the light source to be coming from the front. I know I kind of messed it up on the curve, as you'll tell later in the video, but this was my first attempt, so I thought I did a good job, but hey, we'll see. Next, going on with lake blue. I'm going to mix the lake blue with the Seraph blue. That way I can get a kind of a blend first of the two colors, and then oh, I guess I didn't. No, I did. Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah, I wanted the blend of the two colors first, and then I go right to the lake blue after I apply this layer here. And again, every layer that I do, I just apply a little less. I make the area that I'm painting a little bit smaller. I should have started bigger when I first started, but I just, again, this is my first time. So the second time I do this, the next time I'll make sure to do that first layer really, like, aggressively over the whole window, and then the second layer a little less, and the third layer a little less, and then, like, because right now I'm already, like, only at a quarter of that front window, and I should have had more, like, more than half of that window, I think, at this point. If I would have done that, I could have added another lighter color of blue at the end, and maybe even a white. This is all a learning process, though. Painting's a learning process. Working with acrylics, this is new for me, so I've been learning a lot of good techniques. I was actually watching a guy do it was a taxi cab for, it was like I don't know if it was a 40K taxi cab or like a witch hunter taxi cab, or something weird like that, but it was really cool. And he was using oil paints, tester paints, which is something I'm used to, and he was doing it the way I used to do things to blend, because oil paints they don't dry very quickly. That was why I stopped using them. They just take forever to dry, and you do a layer, and if you're not blending and doing something else, then you kind of leave it there and let it set, unless you want to mess it up by touching it or something else. So I just thought acrylics would be faster and better, and so far my journey with acrylics has been fun. Doing these painting contests has been a lot of fun to help out with the learning curve for this too, so I really enjoyed that. So I thank all the creators that have put out the painting contests. So again, I think I just added the lake blue right here. I'm cleaning off my paintbrush. I'm going to get a different layer. Yeah, here you go. Here's a close-up view. You can see my progress. See, the Seraph blue should have been a little bit more of a layer there, and I kind of cut it a little small. So here I'm going to go ahead and go to aqua blue. I think this is my last blue that I'm using. Yeah. But I'm going to mix the aqua blue with the lake blue first, and then add that layer. As you can kind of see, sometimes I will take the brush and brush my fingers, my thumb or my finger. That's just to get like there's a little bit too much paint in the brush. I just kind of want a little bit out of there, so I'll kind of dab it on. It's my way of not having to reach all the way over to the my paper towels and dry it off. It's just easier, and then it doesn't get too much out of the paintbrush. Just enough that it's not super soaked, not oversaturated. Just a little bit of the little layer, just kind of blending it in, working my brush to make sure everything's blended in. And I think I'm done here. Here's my final reveal of my glare. Thanks for joining me.